Y'all, so either Jay-Z is completely innocent or either he's crazy and guilty, okay? Because the case that was against him, that Jane Doe, he is now suing her for defamation and suing Buzbee. And it's crazy because if the case was left alone, she dropped the case, why is he still coming for her? Why is he coming for her now? And it make you wonder, is he innocent in this or is he just crazy? So yeah, he's suing her and he's suing Buzbee, and she said that the only reason that she dropped that case is because she feared for her life, because she was approached by two men who was claiming to be investigators. If you guys remember, a few months ago, there was a lot of content creators who was covering this case and other Diddy stories that was approached by these fake investigators who was going to come into their house and offering to pay them to change the narrative of the story, okay? And it sounds like it's possibly those same guys, because from what this Jane Doe is now saying, she said that these guys or these fake investigators came to her home and tried to get her to change her story and sign an affidavit to say that Buzbee put her up to telling this story. She said that her parents was also approached by these fake investigators, and the only reason why she dropped the case because she feared for her life, because they tried to intimidate her. Well, they tried to, and they still are. But yeah, so now Jay-Z is suing this Jane Doe and Buzbee, saying that the whole case was bogus and that Jane Doe had recanted her story and said that Buzbee put her up to it. But Buzbee came out and this Jane Doe came out and said that they never recanted the story. So they don't know what he's talking about, basically. But that is what is said in his lawsuit, that she admitted to Buzbee putting her up to it. So I don't know where he got that from. I have not seen anything about it, because from what these articles are saying that's posted about this new lawsuit is saying that Jane Doe said that she never recanted her story, and she stand by what her original claim was against Jay-Z. The only reason why she dropped the case again is because they're harassing her, they're bothering her, and it's crazy at this point. So Buzbee posted on his IG a few hours ago, and I am going to pull up that post. I'm sorry for the glare with my glasses, but I need to be able to read, okay? So yeah. So this is from Buzbee's Instagram, and he addressed this situation. So I'm going to read it. It's kind of small. I hope you guys can see it, but I'm going to read it anyway. It says, I've ignored the salacious and false stories about me that are nothing more than an effort to deter me from doing my important work. I do think it's important at some point to comment when the truth has been turned upside down. Here's the deal. I sent a demand for a meeting to Sean Carter's attorney on behalf of two individuals who allege SA. Rather than meeting with me, Carter's team sued me for extortion. Those claims were stupidly frivolous, and I expect they will be thrown out. Note that it was Carter's team that made this whole thing public. Carter's lawyers also came to Houston and met with the local authorities and tried to get criminal charges started against me. That went nowhere. Then they tracked down and harassed former employees and clients from as far back as 20 years. They were caught on tape offering up to 10 grand to former clients to sue me. 3 did so. All 3 cases were patently frivolous. 1 case has already been dismissed. I expect the other 2 will also be dismissed. Because they refused to meet with me, and because I have an obligation to my clients, I brought claims against Carter on behalf of one of those clients in New York. Carter's team filed a meritless motion for sanctions against me, challenged my admissions to federal court in New York, and filed a state bar grievance against me. Here is where it really gets nasty. They found my client who had filed suit. They threatened and harassed her. They harassed her family and friends. She has health issues. She has seizures. She withdrew her case. They then sued her and me again for defamation. They had already sued me for defamation, and most of that case is also being thrown out. Pay attention here. They want a headline, so in that new case, they falsely claim she recanted. She didn't, she hasn't, she won't. Okay, let me open up the second image so I can see the end of it. I wasn't there when the thing she claims happened to her allegedly happened. I'm just her lawyer. I was sent her case by another firm and vetted it myself with multiple lawyers on my team. The approach here by Carter's team is unprecedented. It reeks of desperation. Wonder why. We won't be bullied or intimidated, period. So it's just really crazy what's happening. I'm trying to see where they get off saying that she recanted her story. Where did they get that from? How can you just make that up and put that in a lawsuit? That should be against the law to just be making up a lie, because where's the proof that she recanted her story? That's what I'm waiting on. How you just gonna put that in your lawsuit that she admitted to lying about her case if you have no proof? Where's that at? Now, the thing that I find really strange is if Jay-Z is guilty, and everything in this video is alleged, okay? And what I do find is that if Jay-Z is guilty of the things that this Jane Doe said, then him suing her is not good for him. Because at the end of the day, she's going to have to show proof in order to prove she did not defame him and that her story, her original story, was the truth. Which means that everything that would have came out in court is going to come out in his lawsuit against her. Why would you bring that back up? Unless you are innocent. Unless you are innocent. I don't know. But I would hope for his sake that he is innocent. Because if they have any proof with him now suing her, even though she cannot refile her lawsuit against him because it was dismissed with prejudice, she can never refile that. But with him opening up this can of worms, it allows her to submit all evidence that she had originally for her original lawsuit against him. Because she have to prove that, hey, I wasn't lying. I only dropped the case because I felt intimidated and I was being harassed. I didn't feel safe. But here's the proof that I was telling the truth from Jump Street. So you will hope that he is innocent, because this is not going to be good for him. And again, why are they intimidating? Because remember, I don't know if you guys remember, and I'm going to go back and see which video that was, but Buzbee already said that he has proof that those investigators came from Jay-Z that was going around to these different, his ex-clients and stuff like that. And he had recordings, voice recordings, and I think he have a video recording of these fake investigators that showed up to some of his ex-clients' house. One of his ex-clients, they recorded them when they came to their house and gave it to Buzbee. So he has proof that they was trying to intimidate or get ex-clients to sue Buzbee, and for $10,000. I said this a while back, a few months ago, when I covered that story. Honey, if you knock on my door and think that I'm about to lie on somebody that's big like Buzbee, and you only thing you offering me is $10,000, honey, your head would have got slammed in the door. Stop playing with Nellyville. Straight up. But it's not funny. I'm just saying, like, that's an insult to, come offer $10,000. That's nothing. That's like $1. You want me to go up and get somebody like him and you offering $10,000? Stop playing. Anywho, yeah, so it's crazy if they still sending these guys around to go to people's houses and stuff like that. And hopefully this Jane Doe can prove that these men came to her house, because what's going on? Why are you trying to intimidate her? Just leave her alone. Leave her alone. Yeah, her story was all over the place, and I'm in the middle with it. I don't know what I believe when it comes to this story, because it's just crazy and too much is going on. But at the end of the day, you really don't want to say that her story is, 100% lie. I don't want to say that. I don't know. Like I said, and I've been saying since day one, I've always felt that Buzbee had a wild card. It was something that we did not know that will come out during trial, but then it makes you wonder what would make Jay-Z sue them. I'm sure his legal team told him, hey, you know that if we sue them, they will be able to present whatever evidence they have. So we will hope that you are 100% innocent and there is nothing that she can bring out against you, because you're opening a can of worms. You already, got rid of her when she dropped the case. Leave her alone. But obviously, he must, I don't know. I can't say he must be innocent because I don't know that. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's the move of an innocent person, to come back and sue. Now, if you are innocent, yeah, sue. Because you're not going to just put claims like that on me. That's horrible claims to put on anyone and then just walk off and dismiss it after you tarnished my reputation. No, you're going to have to pay for what you did. So I will hope that he is innocent. And then where is this other client? Because it was 2 of them, remember? Buzbee said there was 2. He only filed charges for one of them, and it was this Jane Doe. So I don't know. So much been going on with this case. It's been all over the place. For the last couple weeks, it's gotten even crazier. Okay, since the case been dropped against Jay-Z, it's just got even crazier. But yeah, he's coming after the Jane Doe and Buzbee, and I'm just eager to see how this is going to go, because I just don't see how it's going to. Somebody is going to be revealed as a liar here. Somebody. So I don't know. It's either going to be Buzbee or it's going to be Jay-Z. This Jane Doe or Jay-Z. Somebody is going to be revealed as a liar, because somebody is lying big time. And like I said, I will hope Jay-Z is innocent, because if you coming after this Jane Doe, and if she could come up with proof that you're sending people to her house and doing things to mess with her, that's horrible. Leave her alone. Handle it in court. That's the problem with these celebrities. They always think they can get their way and try to manhandle somebody. Leave people alone. But, I don't know, y'all. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm not going to make this video too long. I just think it's kind of crazy. And it do make you wonder, could Jay-Z be telling the truth in this? Because why would he come back after that Jane Doe and Buzbee if he is guilty? That will be one of the dumbest things he can do. Because if you're guilty, baby, you already won when old girl dropped that case. And you better take that as a blessing and keep it stepping. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to wait and see what happened in this situation. And another thing, I thought, because I'm constantly hearing people say, well, how did he find her identity? And that's also being published in these articles that's talking about the lawsuit he has against Buzbee and Jane Doe. How did he find out her identity? She even asked that question when she was interviewed. I don't know if she was interviewed by TMZ. One of them interviewed her, and she said she don't even know how they found her in the first place, because her identity was anonymous in the court filings. But I thought that even though someone can file a court case as Jane Doe and their identity is withheld, that the person that they're filing charges against still gets their identity. They get the name and everything. The public just don't get it. To the public is Jane Doe. I thought that was the case. I've read that. Maybe I'm missing something here, but I thought by law that the person who is being accused of something has the right to get the identity of the person that is suing them. So that's what I thought. So why is it everybody acting shocked that he knew who she was? Am I missing something? Let me know in the comments if I am. I'm going to go look that up and check on that again, because I thought that was the case. And everybody saying, well, how did he find her, or making it this big thing that he knew who she was? I thought that was something by law that had to happen. You can't just sue somebody as a Jane Doe and I don't know who you are. I have the right to know who is suing me. So to us, yeah, Jane Doe. To him, he was supposed to know who she was. At least I thought. Let me know if y'all know anything about that in the comments. And until next time, y'all, I'm out. Bye.